Hello everyone and welcome to this Bedtime Yin Yoga practice. If it's your first time here, my name is Katie. We focus a lot here on Yin Yoga and nice relaxing practices such as this Bedtime Yin. So we're going to begin today sitting on the mat. If you want to sit up on a cushion or a yoga block, of course, feel free to do so. We're going to be here for about 5 minutes doing a nice breathing exercise to help to release the day and calm everything down to help us to transition into nighttime mode. So you can start just by finding a nice straight spine if you can. Maybe tuck your chin slightly towards your chest, feeling that lengthening through the back of your neck. Relax your shoulders down and away from the ears. Unclench your jaw and relax all of your facial muscles. And just find yourself now, find your breath, find your center. Feel yourself breathing in. And feel yourself breathing out. Inhaling peace, tranquility. Exhaling worry and stress. And staying exactly as we are, we'll transition into box breathing. So we'll be inhaling for the count of 4, holding the breath for the count of 4, exhaling for the count of 4, and holding the breath again for the count of 4. So when you're ready, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, and continue with your own count for a few more cycles of box breathing. Just checking in that the spine is still long, shoulders are relaxed, jaw is loose. Your mind is calming down now, focusing totally on your breath. The next time that you exhale, you can return to a normal breath. Observing any differences within your state. once you're ready to do so, you can gently open up the eyes again. Bringing yourself back, we'll transition into our first yin asana, which is swan pose. So you can come to all fours. From here, bring your right knee in front of you, having your foot somewhere towards the left side of the mat. Now very slowly, you might start to walk your back foot back slightly, so you're opening up through the hips. Now we want to keep our hips square. Try not to collapse too much into your right hip. If you need a little bit of support, you can put a cushion or yoga block in underneath this right hip. Now we want to keep some of our awareness in our right knee. Make sure you're not creating any pain here. And if the right knee gives you permission to do so, you can start to slowly lower yourself down onto your forearms and then maybe rest your forehead onto your mat or onto your hands. Staying here in swan pose for 2 minutes if you can. If you need to come out of the pose earlier, that's absolutely fine. And just feel that long stretch all through the back of your body, stretching away the day from your spine, from your hips, from your back leg. Inhale and feel yourself breathing in. Exhale and feel yourself breathing out. Keep your breath glued to the sensations you feel within your body. Keep your awareness on your breath. And take 3 more nourishing breaths here in swan pose. Now moving out as slowly as we moved in, you can start to pick yourself back up. If you do have a cushion or block below your right hip, you can remove it now and come to sit on this right hip. From here, we're coming into shoelace pose. So we have 2 options. If you're feeling quite flexible and open in your hips, you can just bring this left foot all the way around. So now your left foot is beside your right hip. Now, if this feels too intense, first what we'll do is straighten out the right leg and then bring the left foot across. Wherever you are, make sure that you are sitting on your seat bones. You can feel both of them pressing into the mat. And we'll just stay here for a few breaths in shoelace pose. Whichever version you are in is absolutely fine. You can, of course, sit on a cushion or yoga block here too. And we'll straighten the spine, relax the shoulders, loosen the jaw. And just feel all your energy grounding down into the floor here. And we'll incorporate a little shoulder opener here, releasing any tension that your shoulders might have accumulated through the day. So you can start by reaching your left arm out in front of you, push the fingertips far away, and then bring your right arm in underneath. You might be able to take a twist into your arms here to come into eagle arms. But if that doesn't work, don't worry, you can just come to hold opposite shoulders. Wherever you are, you might start to gently lift your elbows up, tuck your chin towards your chest, and just breathe into that space at the back of your heart. Inhaling to stretch out that tension, exhaling to get it out of your body. We'll be here like this for 1 minute or for however long feels right for you. Take one more breath like this. When you're ready, you can start to unravel the arms. Maybe bring your shoulders back behind you. Hands might come back to the mat and you might be able to open up your chest. And then keeping our shoelace, we'll stretch out the neck just by gently dropping the left ear over the left shoulder. Take about 3 breaths here. And then right ear can come to the right shoulder. Open up the left side of your neck. Coming back to center, look up, open up your throat. And then slowly start to transition to look down, opening up the back of your neck. And then in your own time, you can start to unravel the legs, bringing both feet back behind you. Hands can come towards the front of the mat. We're going to do a brief downward facing dog here just to stretch away the poses that we've practiced. So your toes come to the back of your mat, lift your knees, and then drag your hips up and back behind you. You might just press your heels down towards the mat one at a time, stretching through the backs of your legs. You can sway your hips from side to side, moving really slowly here, just like you're moving through thick molasses or honey. You might start to drop your head towards the mat so you can stretch your shoulders and spine. Keep pushing away from your hands. With an exhale, both knees can come back to the mat. And we'll repeat with swan pose on the left side. So now your left knee is coming in front of you. Walk your back knee back slightly. Check in on your left knee, and if it allows you, you can start to come onto your forearms, supporting this left hip with a cushion or yoga block if needed. And then finding our resting swan pose, our sleeping swan. Finding the breath. And finding all of these sensations within the body. Really encouraging your mind to be interested in them. And we'll stay here for 2 minutes. And take 3 more breaths in Sleeping Swan. And we'll slowly start to come back. Transitioning into shoelace pose, whichever version works better for you. So this time our right knee is on top. Everything dropping down into your hips and then into the floor, releasing you of any tension or worry that you've been carrying today. Incorporating eagle arms, reaching your right arm out in front, push it away, left arm comes underneath, finding your twist or just finding opposite shoulders. Elbows start to lift up as the chin drops down. You might get invites to go a little bit deeper into this pose. And if you do, you can gradually lift your elbows a little bit higher. Take 2 more big breaths. And then you can start to unravel your arms, maybe bringing the hands back behind you, leaning back and opening up your heart. And staying in shoelace pose here, we'll just stretch out through the sides of the body. So you can have your right arm down on, or right hand rather, on the mat beside you, and then do a big rainbow with your left arm. Keep pressing that left seat bone into the earth and press those left fingertips over towards the right. So we have a nice big stretch all through the side of the body. You might take your gaze up towards the night sky. And with an exhale, release. Left arm, hand to the left. Right arm rainbows across. Right seat bone is pressing to the ground. You might be looking up as you open up through all of your ribs. And with an exhale, you can release. And this time we'll unravel the legs nice and slowly. Leaning back on your hands, having your feet about mat width distance apart. And we'll just slowly drop the knees from side to side. Really keeping your mind with your body. This is your last opportunity to release those pockets of tension. Keeping your focus with your breath, breathing deeply. Gently closing the door on any thoughts that are coming to your mind. And if you do notice yourself thinking, that's okay. Just forgive yourself and then come back. Know that you can think about those thoughts tomorrow. They'll still be there. But for now, you are relaxing. And if you need to, you can stretch your legs long, maybe shake out your feet, rotate your ankles, stretch your toes. And when you're ready, you can come back to find a seat on your mat. And once you're there, just making yourself comfortable, sitting tall, closing your eyes. Take a big breath in, breathing in relaxation. And a big breath out, breathing out stress. You can repeat a few more times. And once you're ready, you can start to open up the eyes again. We will officially end our practice together here. So thank you so much for joining me for this bedtime yin yoga practice. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. That really supports me in creating this content. I have lots more bedtime focused yoga practices and relaxing, chill yoga as well. So I'll leave some links to those videos in the description of this video. And if you want to do some longer practices while also supporting my channel here, you can check out my membership. Lots of exclusive content in there, and it does help to support me in keeping this channel going as well. So I'll see you in the next practice. Until then, take good care and good night.